Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Welcome to a new Let's Play with me, your host Tim, and
I'm the co-host, Christian.
and welcome to a new game we're starting today. So, this is Occult Chronicles, which is made by Cryptic Comet, the same gentleman who made the Armageddon Empires game that I play a lot of.
Yes.
And I picked this game up years ago. In fact, according to the load game, the last time I played it was back in 2013 in August.
Yeah.
Which was also the first time I played it.
And it's the first time I saw it too.
Yep, I was showing it to Kris all those years ago. And so I was in the mood to play something a little more thematic for October, because it's entering Halloween, and I figured I'd fire this up. Now I was having fun playing it, and there's almost no videos of this
because
online.
there's nothing like being a private investigator with a snub-nosed revolver. That's gonna go against the picture in that book.
Well, he's already, bloodied it right there.
Well, whoever got that close to it and survived long enough to take that picture.
Obviously, it's leaking out of the picture, so he must have successfully shot it. I don't know.
Whatever.
So this is Occult Chronicles. So Occult Chronicles is going to be... The best way I can describe it is it's somewhat similar to Arkham Horror.
It's a very complicated board game.
Yes. But I like it because it's got a lot of moving parts.
It's a very... like, if you played this as a regular board game, it'd be almost something like Fantasy Flight would release, with 18 boards of cardboard pop-outs that you're going to be popping out, which you're going to need 20 tackle boxes just to hold the whole game.
Yeah, because there's an amazing amount of stuff in this. So,
any of you Fantasy Flight
I'm not going to spend
would understand
like,
what I'm
more
talking
than
about.
the time I have right now going over the game rules. We'll go over the game rules when we're in the game. So, because there's going to be not a whole lot of prep. So we're going to hit a new game, we're going to start. One last quick heads up. This game, I feel like everything's against you in this game. So unlike Armageddon Empires, which it felt like you had a fighting chance in this game, I really feel that the longer it goes on, the less of a chance you have of winning.
Welcome to Welcome to Cthulhu-based games.
Yep.
Where you're always losing, even when you're winning.
So the first thing we need to do is select a mission. So this will determine what's going to be happening in the background. So we have the key and gate, and Kris, I'll have you choose just based on the picture. The key and gate,
based on Cthulhu, a
the
vampire,
elder, the belly of the beast,
evil house,
strange lights,
aliens,
forbidden knowledge.
That guy's gonna grab his butt.
The pact.
Oh, he made these crying blood. Okay.
Random mission.
Oh man, that one looks the most creepy. Look at that question mark of unknowing.
As a heads up, I haven't beaten any of these games, and I've only been playing it again recently with only with only one character. So I'm not familiar with the missions enough to even give you any hints.
Me neither. And we're gonna do random mission because they all look cool.
All right, we'll pick random mission then. So we're gonna select a story speed. This is, I believe, when the story finishes, I think we lose. So I think we have to beat the game before the story basically.
So we have to pretty much beat before the main plot happens. We gotta win.
I'm gonna choose slow because I really feel that standard is too quick.
And that's where mentally we are at this point. So
it's not that difficult. You know, some of it is that difficult, but a lot of it's not that difficult. So we could disable the story.
No.
But I really like
slow.
playing with the story, so we'll leave it on.
Difficult.
Basically, Agent is basically your
normal,
new, but you might be familiar with these types of games before. We have Recruit, which is we're fresh noobs. I like to play at least on Agent.
Yeah, we never play fresh noob because we know how to play some stuff.
And I am not any not any better than Agent.
Let's go Legend. No.
As for this mode, I do not like being forced to play the game without saves.
That's what Reaper is?
Reaper is. I play my games without saves anyway. I try very hard not to reload when I play.
Well, it's kind of... Okay.
I'll make some exceptions, but in this case, like, it's raining a lot outside, and where I live, we could lose power any second because it's raining.
And then we just wasted all this time.
So we're going to definitely be playing on normal. That said, however, I think we should put a rule that we will only reload the game 3 times because of horribleness.
Yep.
That will be it.
If it just goes so bad that it's, like, unplayable.
Yep. Or rather, like, if something absolutely nightmarish happens, we might...
Well, if it becomes unplayable, we're going to have to restart anyway, because it would be a very boring Let's Play.
Well, so it does...
Hey, we lost!
We could just die, and it's like, hey, we lost, and that's it.
And
I'm
start over.
also fine with that. But there might be, like, some time when Well, all right. Well, you know what? We'll make the calls as we play. I normally hate save scumming.
Yeah.
So I would like to.
We're not gonna
do that.
We're not gonna keep re-changing it until we get the outcome we want.
Yeah, because that's what I'm doing currently in my game. I don't want to upload that recorded. No way. All right. So here we go. We're gonna hit next. Okay, and now Chris, you get to pick us.
Oh my God! It's Tim.
That does look.
That
like
guy
him,
looks
doesn't
totally like Tim.
That actually does look a lot like.
It looks
me.
a lot like Tim.
Only he's
if he was really angry.
He's more rugged.
No, you're that scruffy. Yeah, it's.
No, but his face is like chiseled right
the outfit.
there.
The outfit don't look.
Yeah, he's a little.
You could no.
I could probably pull that
make
off.
a frown. Yep, Tim pulled it off. He just doesn't have the Indiana Jones hat.
Really?
Or the coat.
I could go get the colorful hat from the other.
Yeah,
room.
but that's not Indiana Jones hat.
Okay, so the way this works is that we have 25 points, as you can see, to spend amongst our abilities. We can increase these for one point each, and that will take 1 point to start.
So I'm
3,
assuming all
then
that
6, then 10.
So all that stuff is the suits of a tarot card.
Yes. So the viewers might not know about this yet. So these are basically there's a pack of cards. It's not really a tarot deck as much as just a normal pack of cards.
But those are the tarot.
Oh yeah, swords, cups, wands, and pentacles.
Yeah,
well,
are the tarot suits.
Is pentacles really?
Yep.
Okay.
It's a tarot suit.
I have not ever held tarot cards.
Usually it has to do with finances and money.
These are used in various challenges that the game will throw at us, such as fighting, avoid. So swords is basically combat, like you're slugging it out with something, or using a sword or a gun. Cups is your ability to sneak and dodge traps. Wands is generally mental fortitude, like sanity checks or what have you. And pentacles is everything magical. So we will want at least 1 point in all of these. So I'm immediately
one.
Yep, and that's cheap enough at 4 points. It is expensive once the game starts to increase these. So
it's good to at least have some. So we're gonna be a jack of all trades, sorta.
You can also just increase your sanity and life for 1 point per sanity and life, but these are not that difficult to get in the game.
Okay.
So I would recommend that we
hold off on those.
We hold off on them. So,
we.
What type of character, Chris, would you like us to play?
Let's look at the pictures. What pictures do we have? Yeah, look at that guy. That guy's the guy who roughs you up in a dark room. Okay, scientist guy?
I guess so. Scientist? Science!
You got female adventurer.
Yep, that's the female version of me.
You got female occultist of librarian.
Looks like she's levitating the books.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Alright, go to the next one. Let's play. We're gonna play with Tim. Go back to Tim.
Yeah, this guy?
Yeah.
Okay. Fine.
The other two guys just look like some thugs.
Okay, that's fine. So, what do we want for how? What are you thinking? Thinking we'll be fighting.
Sneaky fighter.
Sneaky fighter. All right. So then we'll probably take 3 in cups, and we probably should take 3 in swords. That gives me enough points to 1 pentacles and 1 wands left.
We kind of want those up a little bit.
Well, it's gonna be hard to. We could put.
Well, let's make our sneakiness a little bit less.
3 cups is nice though to avoid the traps and to run away. But we'll want.
So what about sword? If we
want some, you know what? Let's take 2 points in all this. All right, and that leaves us 3 points. Okay,
how many points does it raise cups to 3?
6.
Oh.
So I would need to drop one of these up something else. Then what?
Or maybe drop. What if we drop the swords and make our cups 3s?
We could also just keep these at 2, 2, 3, and then put these 3 points.
Yeah, we'll do that. We'll do that. So 1 in the health, 1 in the sanity, 1 more in the health.
Done. Okay. And then we need a name.
We gotta. Let's mix our names up or something, or.
Well, we have a guy that looks like Indiana Jones, right? How about Indiana Bones?
No. I refuse. I refuse to go with Indiana Bones.
All right, we gotta mix up our names.
We'll call him Wormy. Kidding. Krim.
It's a combination of Chris and Tim.
Krim.
Nope. No last names.
Oh, I was gonna say.
No last names. Everyone knows my first name. I don't want last names up here. So, Krim. What the hell of ourselves, Krim? Krim Fandango.
Krim Fandango.
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 Is that how you spell it?
I have no
Fandango?
idea. We may spell it any way we feel like it.
Did you get it? Because Grim Fandango was a video game.
Yeah.
It took place in like the afterlife.
Okay.
So we're gonna be Grim Fandango. I sure hope that's how you spell it. It's probably not.
Who cares?
That's
Select our background.
So this will give us extra perks, and it'll also select a starting bone, which which we'll probably want. We'll probably want that bone to be swords. As a heads up.
We're an ex-circus performer.
So soldier, this will give us 2 random combat edges, a random combat feat, a random weapon, a service pistol or shotgun, an air talisman, and +1 sword. +1 starting swords.
So these things are gonna screw around with our skills.
Yep. Actually, this is great.
So
because
Thief's probably gonna give us +1 in cups.
we get we get a bone of cups, 1 lock edge, defensive feat. We get a knife, a water talisman, and 5 starting skill tokens.
Yeah,
That's enough to level up something that we want.
usually thieves are skill guys.
Circus performer. Water, air talisman. Okay, well, what type of character are we feeling for this guy? For Krim here? Is he a thief?
Grim Fandango.
If he's a thief, then maybe...
He's not a mystic. He's not an exiled lodge sorcerer.
He's not an apprentice.
He's not an apprentice. He's not a mentalist. Accountant.
Accountant. Special power
He's
math.
the adventure accountant.
You know what?
He does your taxes in hell.
Accountants are pretty heroic because they have to deal with taxes and what have you. And that's just a nightmare to deal
Do they
with.
get a lot of good stuff? Let's see what they get. They get resist horror edge. There is the horror of taxes.
A random persuasion deception edge, an intellect heroic feat, a wands item, 1 random wands item, a fire talisman, and an extra D6 starting sanity. So of all the bonuses down here to get, this D6 to health or sanity is the weakest of all the things. That
because
said,
you can roll a 1.
the rest of this could be good. Yes. Yep. The rest of this could be awesome.
I mean, for funny reasons, accountant would be great, but I don't know if we want to go.
We're an accountant
that
has a lot of swords abilities.
Yeah, we're a fighting accountant.
So the only problem with this is that we're starting with a wands bone. We would probably want a sword a swords bone because we have a lot of swords to start.
Right, let's look at the mercenary.
We would want a merc, police officer, or soldier.
Let's see what this. Okay.
D6 starting health, air talisman. We get a service pistol or melee weapon, 2 heroic feats, a combat edge, and a bonus swords.
All right, please.
The difference here is we get a guaranteed service pistol.
We don't get the melee weapon.
But yeah, we also gain D6 starting sanity and
5
starting skill
tokens, which is close to a level, right? You said.
Yeah, that will let us level up something in the game. So these are all pretty good. I like all of them.
What's the boxer?
Well, okay, sure.
No,
there's nothing wrong with this. We start with +1 cups at the game start, as opposed to now. D4 starting health, water talisman, a bunch of other heroic stuff, and cups.
Well, cups is our other highest thing.
Yep. Cups can be used in some combat. It helps you both, for the most part, flee or avoid traps. And we're spending way too much time on this.
Oh, sorry. All right. We're a police officer. Grim Fandango. Sergeant Detective Grim Fandango.
Is a police officer? Sure. So we started off walking a beat.
I can read it.
And thought that making chief detective was all you ever wanted before you retired. But one very weird cold case file had you digging in all the wrong places. And that's when you were approached by the odd with the proposition.
By the ODD!
Yeah, that's the occultist.
Are you down with me?
We're done. We're done recording. We're done. That's it. We're done recording. We'll be right back, everyone, once they throw Kris out of this house. With the proposition that was just too good to refuse. Okay, this is pretty good?
Yep.
Alright, let's do it. Okay.
We always take a long time in our setups.
Now, that gave us a... Actually, hold on. What bone did that give us? That gave us a swords bone.
Yep.
So now we select a different bone. We do not want that bone that this is giving us.
No, so we don't want a sword bone.
Yeah, we absolutely do not want the swords bone.
Then
Not at all.
we'll take a cup bone. Maybe.
Sure.
Yeah.
No, we'll pick cups. And then we get a starting edge. This will be a perk of some sort.
I want a knife.
I don't think it
no,
works like that.
No, you hit it starting edge.
Oh, starting edge.
No, come on.
So We get a service
Well, we
pistol.
already got a service pistol, so let's go with sharpshooter.
So whenever a ranged weapon special ability is used, X is added to the bump up applied to any non-face hand cards as a result, where X is the level of the edge. Okay, I actually understand what that means. So this one isn't so bad. With shootist, whenever a ranged weapon special ability X is added to the bump up applied to any non-face weapon, that sounds the exact same thing. Level of the edge. Any
Ability is used.
played
X
cards.
is added. They look the
Cards.
same.
Oh, wow, this is complicated. All right, let's just pick one of these. Let's pick one of them. Which one do you think?
Sharpshooter.
All right.
Because
Is the
a
bump
shoeist?
up
Shootist.
shootist of any non-face hand cards as a result, where X is the level of the edge.
I'm assuming this is a level 1 edge.
Right now, it'll start at level 1.
Okay, but it goes up as you level.
It'll go up as we find
okay.
things to level it up. So, all right, we'll pick sharpshootist.
All right.
Okay, and let's start us
In our top secret file, where we drew this funky doodle over in the corner of tentacle guy.
Well, yeah, he was doodling when he was making his stats. He's like, I don't know, give me three
Yeah,
swords.
whatever. All right, and here's a picture of me. Somebody took a photo of me while I was on an adventure with a torch.
All right, so once we enter the game, we're gonna take a look at our stats, what edges.
Our mission's
benefits we
random.
got.
Oh, I can't wait.
It's always random. Yeah, so the mission itself will always be random, but we always start, and the mission will play through the same mansion.
Okay.
And a lot of the time, what we'll encounter will generally be the same. It'll just be laid out a little
It
different
might be
for
the
us.
vampire. It might be the whatever. It might be the.
Correct.
Yeah.
Also because we chose a random mission. But in the mission itself, like, there's a good chance we might encounter some of the same things we would normally encounter, no matter what main objective we chose.
Look how cool we look. We look like a gangster. We don't look like Indiana Jones. We don't. He does look like Crim Fandango.
Yeah, he does look like Crim Fandango.
Our Crim Fandango.
So here's all our stats, as you can see. This is our air swords. All right, I'll explain that when we actually need to worry about it. Here's our gun.
Nice.
It has the ability double tap. Bump the card value down on a random revealed non-face trick card -3.
And
all right, I understand what that means.
Meaning you get a second shot if your second shot sucks.
No. What it actually means, like when we play it, is that we're gonna pick a card that we haven't revealed.
Yep.
And if it's a non-face card, it will lower the value of that card by 3.
Okay.
Allowing us to have an easier chance of defeating it.
Okay.
I think that's what that does.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
And it uses swords, and wands. Oh, wands. All right. Anyway.
Oh, that stinks. We didn't know that.
It's okay. It's okay. This is part of the learning process. So, what else do we have? We have sharpshooter 1 point and shootist 1 point. Oh, okay. So we gain shootist in addition to sharpshooter.
Not bad.
Yeah,
So
that works for us because we do have this gun.
Yeah.
The 45, the Colt 45, Colt 40. Oh, wasn't that a beer? That was a beer.
Yes, it was.
That was a beer a long time
45.
ago. Here's our bones. We have a bone of
It
cups.
still is a beer. It's a 40. It's a malt beverage.
No. Colt 45, I thought, was the name of like Budweiser.
See, I'm so used to it as a 40.
No. It okay.
Yeah, no, but your Colt 45, yeah.
I thought a 40 would meant 40 ounce. That's the size of the drink you're
getting.
getting.
No. Colt 45 is the company.
Okay. Yes.
But I just said most of the time I've seen it, I haven't seen a Colt 45 can. I've seen a Colt 45 as a 40.
Oh.
As a 40 ounce.
We don't have any clues, and we don't have any quests at the moment. So there we are. Now we have 5 points to start. Right away, as you can see, we can increase our swords for 3 points.
Jeez.
Our wands for 4. We can get another ranged edge, which is like the things we currently have, or we can pick a whole other skill card, which will allow us to begin upgrading.
Oh, so
other
this
things.
is the police officer bump that we got.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Hard decisions. We could increase our wands because apparently wands is with our gun.
Yeah. Yep.
So
that
you know
is
what?
true.
Might as well take that hit now, I guess.
Okay. Sure.
Realize we're going to be a shooter, and wands actually affect that.
Wands are also good when it comes to horror checks, so this will help save some sanity for us.
Okay.
We probably should increase our swords next, I guess.
Yes.
And the next one it will give us
Ding.
is a heroic's feat edge, because this is kind of random what we do here.
Oh, okay,
so
cool.
what we did here, everyone, is that we spent some of our starting experience to increase this, and once we, as you see,
And that's how much experience it is. until you get it.
Yep,
Meaning
exactly.
you have to put in 4 to get the edge.
Experience. Well, you'll see how
5,
we get.
Wow, 5 to get a skill. I guess the skill cards are really nice.
They actually let you. Well, they let you go into. They let you diversify your character type.
Ah, cool. Okay.
Like so, right now we have nothing here that gives us an increase of pentacles. So
Yeah.
if later on we care
But
about
you might
that,
find. But you might find a skill that says magic talent.
well, and the same.
I'm just making that up.
And like for example, we took a bone of cups. We have
Uh-huh.
nothing that increases our cups, and we'll want a 3 of cups somehow. So
Oh,
maybe
okay.
we
So
maybe want to do that next.
a bone. I mean, I should have thought about the dice.
Okay, so the way
This
it
game
works,
looks like a board game.
yes, and so we basically just wander around looking for clues until we reach, I guess, the end. I've never reached the end, so I don't know what that will be
So
like.
there's random monsters.
There's random monsters, and basically the whole place is just random.
And I think
this
we
is
could
us.
only walk where there's circles, right?
Well, can only walk, yes, the circles that are, adjacent to us.
So every time you move up, more circles will appear, right?
depending upon the space. They could
but
appear.
it'll let you know because more likely there's gonna be circles up to that door
so
up there.
This is everything that we see that's next to us right now. So we should probably check out one of these doors. We are not ready for the second floor. Second floor will slaughter us.
All right, we are going left.
All right, so left it is. Let's go.
Oh, you hear that ominous? Oh.
We open this up, and here's a hallway.
And it's an ugly wooden hallway.
Now you can walk using the WASD keys. I'm moving the map by using the left and right.
Yeah, this will help
arrow
us so it makes
keys.
sense. Oh, as we walk backwards down this hall, because we're a smooth criminal. Look at us. We look like Michael Jackson in the Smooth Criminal.
We just walked into some person's random mention.
Yeah, you know.
We don't even know why we're here. Why are we here?
Yeah, wait, we're just randomly here. Did we have a thing that tells us?
Quests?
No. Hey,
Why
look
are
at this
we here?
house.
I
Let's
don't
go
know why
on
we're
in.
here.
All right, folks. Here's our background story. We were driving to a museum to drop off our latest relic that we found.
Okay.
And our car got a flat tire.
But we're a cop. We're a cop.
Oh, we're a cop. I forgot. I was looking at the wrong guy. We're on our way.
We set up. No. We set up a location as a speed trap.
Okay.
And then there was a flash of lightning, and we noticed there was a mansion in the distance.
So we forgot our job and walked into a mansion.
We were looking for punks because
we're a police. No. We're a police officer. We got a mysterious 911 call, and we were the closest detective in the area. And they say, go to this house.
I got it. Whoever lives here, someone called that their party's too loud.
All right.
And that makes sense because no matter what happens, we're gonna encounter horrible people.
Yep.
Like here, who are probably being too loud with their evil ritual.
Yep.
So we're here just to find them and ask them to please keep it down.
So this mansion in the middle of nowhere is disturbing the nearby neighborhood with all its noises. They're doing some sort of newfangled party over there. They're playing music I don't even understand. It sounds like a bunch of yelling. And
they're just shouting random stuff into the night sky.
And I hear a lot of and they're doing bad things over there.
So right here, really quick, you'll note that I cannot walk straight across here because this giant
bloody bed
is oh, it should tell us what this room is somewhere, but
I don't
see it.
And then at some point we'd be calling for backup because of the horrible bloody bed we found.
Walking on any unexplored place can be dangerous because of traps.
Or monsters.
Or monsters. In addition, however, they could reveal clues, which I don't know what they're used for, but I believe they're used at the end of the game.
We're probably
for the
solving
final battle.
some sort of thing. Oh,
Zombies!
Look at that. Zombies!
You have come face to face with the living dead. Slow, ponderous, and mindless, zombies are still not to be underestimated. They can overwhelm you with numbers and be feasting on your entrails before you know it. So,
not if old.
The way this works
Glory.
is that. Do you see the symbols down here?
That's what they do.
Well, no. This is what the check will require. Wands, and pentacles. What that means
is
that
this is the horror check.
We're going to have a target number, which is based on our wands value.
Like most board games or role-playing games you've played before.
So the difficulty is 7, and it's using our wands value, which is 3, which means we need 4 points or more to succeed. We're going to have 5 tricks and 4 draw. So I'll explain that once we get in here. And Chris, what does it say?
What does it say? Despite having dispatched quite a few of these undead automatons, they still creep you out. So we did lose some sanity, right?
No, not yet. So these are our tricks. Tricks are cards that you draw that are basically this is all from a standard deck of cards.
Tricks are for kids.
Yes, they are. So that's silly. Oh, yeah, silly rabbit.
Silly rabbit. Silly Tim. Tricks are for kids.
We have 5 cards. These are our tricks. We don't know what they are. Down here are our card draw. We have 4 cards. What's going to happen is that we're going to flip these cards over, and if this... Well, let's start. So let's pick this card.
Oh, crap! There's zombies! Time for a card game! Whip out the card table. All right,
exactly.
Playing a zombie and cards.
So what happens is that if we reveal a card, and that card's symbol, suit, basically, matches a card we have to stop and address it. So in this case...
So it matches our 3.
Yep, the Page of Pentacles matched our 3 of Pentacles.
Yep.
Which means that we're forced to play the 3. Now, if this card had beaten this card's value, we would get points based upon the card we played and the card we took.
But we don't get any points.
Yeah, we don't get any points because the 3 of Pentacles does not beat the Page of Pentacles, and we have to spend it.
That's... Who cares? It's the 3 of Pentacles.
3 of Cups.
We have no cups.
9 of Cups.
We have no cups.
10 of Wands.
But the King of Wands beats that.
Yes, and we need to play him because we need 4 points.
Yeah.
This guy's, I think, worth 5 just for playing, so I think this will earn us 7.
This might...
6.
Hooray!
So he was worth, I think, 5. Taking a non-suit, I think, is worth 1, or he's worth 4, and this is worth 2. And 2 of Pentacles, so these didn't even come into play.
It's a shame that we didn't get the Pentacles after 3, but,
But yeah, exactly. So the order in which you pick them also matters. If we had started here, we could have taken the 2 of the 3.
And I see what you mean, because it forces you to use Pentacles, so when another Pentacle shows up, you had to use it on probably something bad.
This is how almost all of these work. Almost every challenge will work in this way. Now, this was a horror check. We couldn't use our gun to help us resist the horror, for example.
Why not? It would help me resist the horror. I'd feel pretty damn good after I loaded my gun into the zombies.
Now, we did win. That's good.
Right.
The more you win, the more of a reward you get.
That's good, too.
Success. Your mind is strong. You have seen things far worse than this. You finally remember your last mission with Officer Rick. It was utter zombicide.
So wait, what kind of cop am I that was okay?
Well, you know how they have those zombie...
Because we're part of the zombie squad!
No.
They call us...
Stop. No. Do you remember... Do you know how you have those zombie reenactments around here?
Oh, what, even like the zombie walk?
Yeah, like the zombie walk.
Or a zombie mud run?
We showed up to a zombie walk, and we just killed all those zombies. All those people who were acting like zombies. We murdered all of them.
And we're not arrested.
Because that's what odd's about. So that's what we did. That makes perfect sense as to why we're here. You know what? These probably aren't real zombies. They're probably people. This is probably like some haunted house.
Oh!
And we're just showing up here like, bang, bang!
This is not a haunted house! This is a Halloween party.
Exactly.
And we just killed Fred and Judy by unfortunate circumstance because apparently their costumes are really good.
It's a LARP. It's a LARP.
Either we're a very drunk or very stupid cop that showed up.
Why not both? Why not both?
Or their costumes are really darn good.
But what's gonna be great is when we lose our mind and we like shoot ourselves in
the head. You know.
Okay, so
all sorts of good stuff for this game.
Because we won, we get shown this display. We get to pick 3 cards.
Oh, these are reward cards for us, right?
Yep. Now they could be nothing in the card we pick, but generally there is at least one good card here somewhere.
There's some bad ones too, right?
No, we won. We won.
So the bad flips are in the bad one. Okay.
Yep, exactly.
Middle top.
Which one?
Middle top. Nothing of interest.
We have 2 picks left.
Far left bottom. Come on. Middle bottom.
Nothing of interest.
Really?
Well, this is pretty often. In fact,
how many non-cards are there versus stuff cards in these?
It depends upon the thing. So I don't really know, but I can tell you that the most picks you can ever win is 7. It's quite often.
You'll at least get one thing out of 7 picks?
No. I
wow.
don't get 7 picks. More often than not, like I would say 75% of the time, I don't get anything.
And welcome to a Cthulhu-like game, folks, where nothing's good.
Oh, by the way, what we would have won there would have been sanity. because that was a sanity check.
Oh, well,
or sanity-related things.
Okay.
So zombies. Zombies! You hate these guys. Oh,
Man, we're not nice.
this place certainly knows how to keep you on your toes. Just don't build a summer house here. Okay, so...
yeah, I don't plan to build a summer house inside somebody else's house. you know, common courtesy and all.
I heard you like houses, so I built you a house in your house.
Yeah,
and now you can.
That's my summer home in the house.
Summer house.
Yeah, I want to go on vacation in the house of my house.
You could be your summer house in your winter house. All right, so down here, so we can see right away what our challenges are. So this will use our fight skill for the number of successes.
Okay.
Our cups for a number of tricks we get, and our fight for a number of draws we get. This is cups, fight, cups, or cup, swords.
I think we should use fight wands because.
So ironically, our fight wands it will help us win the best.
Yeah.
So stopping power. The power behind these slugs will bring most living things to their knees, and even the undead will flee a hefty kick. Combat, undead. We have 7 ammo remaining. It's gonna.
Oh, we got ammo.
It's gonna cost us 2 to 3 to do this. That's interesting.
So we waste all our. How do we get ammo back?
It will be a random reward from certain battles that we do.
Dang.
So we'll have an easier time you doing this.
Yeah.
Or we can just try one of these instead.
No, what? No. Let me see.
This is fleeing. We don't want to flee.
No. What's that one? That one is
4 tricks, 5 draw, 6 target.
And it doesn't use any bullets. This is the first attack. Let's not waste bullets yet.
Okay, so
not until we see some tentacle monstrosity coming out of the sink.
So, Chris, what does it say?
Attack the zombies! Just remember to aim for the head.
Combat.
Encounter type. Combat. Undead.
Here we go. Alright, so let's... This is a... Wow, we lost. This is terrible. Look,
is it ace of 1?
The ace is a 1. So we absolutely lost this.
Oh,
it didn't matter anyway. None of the cards that were... So, this is pretty often. None of the cards that we revealed showed any of the cards that we held.
Oh, so neither of us got points.
Defeat.
That was a fail?
Yeah, that was a fail. We didn't get any points. We didn't even have the opportunity.
But they didn't get any points either, so...
No, but that
doesn't matter. They always win. House always wins.
So
even in the house.
Not only did we fail, we earned no points.
Ugh.
We're going to draw lots of bad cards.
Okay.
Defeat. You didn't take the advice now, did you? Don't let them bite you. We have to draw 4 cards. Let's go, Chris. Where we picking?
Middle top.
Next one.
Middle bottom.
Next one.
Let's go with the far left again. I'm feeling good about that. If I'm going to get nothing for good, I'm going to get nothing for bad.
One more. We have 1 more card.
One more.
We got 4. We got no points. We needed a 6.
Bottom right.
2 damage.
We can take that.
Okay, now...
They grazed us.
Because we failed, this is now a little easier. So now, instead of 4 tricks, we have 5 tricks. Generally, every time we fail a check, either the target number will reduce by 1.
He got a lot of high cards, that zombie did.
Well, that's luck of the draw.
It's just luck of the draw?
Yep, just luck of the draw. So we think...
Let's a normal attack again.
Try it again?
Yeah.
Alright, here we go. We lost again.
Jeez.
It's a terrible hand.
How do we even get...
King of Pentacles?
How do they get all...
Lost.
Look at the amount of...
Fail. Well, so that my only beef with the game is that it is pretty impossible sometimes.
How do you fight anything in this? Oh, it's a slog fest.
Here we have our symbol that showed up. What this means is that there's a 50% chance it will appear in this thing. This means that if we draw this card, and it's a negative card, we don't suffer the effects of that card.
But we use up our lightning bolt.
There's a 5% chance that the lightning bolt will go away. I think we should. Let's give it a shot.
Try it. Ha! Screw you.
Upper. We have 3 cards left to pick.
Top left. Top right. One more.
One more.
Bottom left. Yeah, boy. These zombies are nothing.
So this time it didn't do anything to us. Our target number is still exactly the same as what we just had.
Here we go again into the slog.
We have a better hand.
Hooray! Finally some base cards and higher number cards.
We don't have anything that low.
No, but we got a mix. We have everything except for pentacles.
Everything except for pentacles. Now they could have only pentacles up here.
I know. Totally and we lose. Hooray! We won that one.
Do I want to play the ace or the? I probably should play the page.
Play the page, you think?
It's worth 3 points.
Yeah.
As opposed to 2.
How many points do we need? 5?
6.
6. All right, so we're halfway there.
We can't beat that. We've only got a 9.
We can beat that swords.
We need 1 more point.
Hooray!
Okay, we'll definitely use the queen. We won by 4. We'll probably draw 3 cards. Victory! You won the battle. The dismembered zombie bodies still twitch around on the floor, putting on quite a show.
Hooray!
4 cards. Chris, pick them.
All right, we are gonna go for
Pick them.
top left one over. Bottom left one over. Top right one over. We get one more?
One more.
Middle. Top. Jeez.
Welcome
to
to the
this
Occult
game.
Chronicles,
Yeah,
everyone.
man. All right.
Locked door. You see a locked wooden door. There is a worn keyhole right where it belongs, but no sign of a key anywhere. We have to get 3 points, 4 tricks, 4 draw.
Let's go for it.
You examine the lock mechanism and decide that you just might know how to finesse it open.
I'm a cop.
We have a
Horrible hand again. Well,
oh, we can play that.
that's one.
We won.
Point. We won. Yay!
Oh, holy crap.
Hey, we did something.
We could have lost like 8 sanity if we failed to pick the
Really?
lock. Yes.
Really?
Yep.
From failing to pick a lock.
Yes. But it's Cthulhu.
Oh yeah. Success. The lock opens. You are just as talented with a lock as you with a lock as you thought. This mechanism clicks, and you turn the knob to open the door, revealing
2 card draw.
2 card draws.
So I'll pick this time. I'm gonna pick. I think these 2.
Go for it. Nothing. Yep.
Oh, that's not good.
All right.
This doesn't look good.
So yet again, I'm calling for backup at this moment.
No, remember.
What kind of party is this?
Remember, he's drunk
Oh yeah.
and dumb.
And
unbeknownst to him, this is a haunted house in that this is a Halloween-themed house, and these are real
Yeah,
people. So he literally just knocked out of actors pretending to be zombies, and the damage he took was like beanbags. People like "Rawr," like just touching him. He's like, "Don't touch me!"
So he's gonna die from die from thought injury.
Yeah, I guess so. No, what will really happen is that eventually people here will actually begin attacking him because he's killing too many
Get this
people.
weirdo out of here. Oh, look, a question mark.
Oh, I did not see that.
Yeah.
So this is a guaranteed encounter of some sort. I don't know what this is, so
We're
we'll
gonna
find
do
out.
it.
It might be. It's probably themed to this room.
True. Corpses. What the blop is that?
This is a. I can't read it from back here.
I can read it. A Tessalari scientist.
Teslarti scientist.
You are
Teslarati.
confronted with a creature from some type of horrible nightmare. It towers over 7 feet tall and seems to be covered in sticky, translucent slime. You can only describe it as a combination of a snail, cucumber, and octopus. You fight to control your revulsion. This thing is not of our world. Good thing I figured that out, because it totally looks like something I saw at the 7-Eleven yesterday. It must be
was that the
from
one- was that the one down
from
near
another
the,
dimension entirely.
Is that the one that down near the airport?
Yes,
Because
you feel overcome with thank you for letting me finish reading.
Oh, you're welcome.
Overcome with dread and a sickening revulsion.
Sorry, Chris. Sorry. Resist the horror. Your eyes widen in disbelief as the strange creature turns to look at you.
Oh my god! And what it really is some poor kid in a paper mache outfit that looks probably awful.
Alright, Chris, this time I'm gonna let you pick the tricks. Where we be starting?
Middle.
Next one.
Right. Yeah. Hey! We can beat that one with 3 different cards.
So, in this case, it's
The higher
always
the better?
so we have the 10 and 9, which means the 10 and 9 can't show up here. So it won't matter which one you play. But if it was a 10 and the 8, I'd pick the 8. Always pick the lowest required to beat the card.
Yeah,
that you
because
need.
then you don't have to. So let's do 9. 9 on 5.
We need 3 more points. So now we're hoping for a King of Pentacles. We're hoping for a Pentacle
Pentacles.
somewhere. Pick a card.
Far right.
Next one.
Right there.
We won.
Hooray!
We have to play a card there. We have no
Yeah.
choice. Hey,
Hey.
more points.
Yep.
I think we'll get 4 cards again.
I'll be excited when we
Your
actually...
mind is strong.
I'll be excited when we get something.
You have no doubt that you can overcome this nightmarish thing that confronts you. I'll pick this time. +1 sanity.
Thanks. We feel pretty smart. We feel better about talking to you. Oh, I get something new to read.
Teslarati scientist.
After the initial shock of seeing this strange creature passes, you are pretty sure you can identify it somehow. You remember your briefings on the Tunguska event of 1908. A portal had been opened by the interdimensional race of aliens known as the Lotaeri. An invasion has been foiled by the precursor to the ODD. Then the partial generator was overloaded. Is that partial?
Partial.
A portal. Why do we keep on saying partial? Because you can't read it. We have a TV that's far away from us. So sorry about
Chris
that.
Chris and I play in the living room. The TV
Portal,
is like 10 feet away
don't
from
think
us,
we
15
can't.
feet away
Don't think
from
we
us.
can't read. A portal generator was overloaded.
It's quite okay. You can totally still think that because it's true.
It had been a narrowly won victory. An interdimensional war had followed. The creature must have been a scout sent over for reconnaissance. Perhaps the energy of this house served as a beacon to pull it here. It seems to have been working on some sort of experiment.
Chris and I trying to read this in the living room is like not being good in FPS and playing one of them on hard.
Yeah.
This is really bad. Okay, so we can... Stopping power. We'll use 2-3 bullets. Target is 3. 5 tricks, 5 draw.
Oh, we have to kill the thing. There's
Flee,
no way to
use
talk.
sorcery, which is probably not in our best interest. Or target 5, attack it with our pistol whip it.
Let's, I guess, start with the pistol whip, and then follow up with bullets. Ah, good hand.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah, this is not a bad hand. It's not a bad hand. All right, where are we starting?
Start from right to left.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Oh, that was a...
We have the king. This will get us like 8 points. 9. And we already won. Now, there's no reason not to keep going.
Because
we
get
don't
more cards.
lose points. Yeah, we
Right.
don't lose points. So sometimes you might not want to go because you have a talent or a feat that would allow you to
keep a card.
So you get points based on cards you haven't played or what have you.
Okay, so we won't do that.
We don't have any of that. So let's keep going.
Hey, more points.
We lost that one. And we can't play anything from there.
Hey, we won by a lot.
Victory! The creature is mortally wounded and crumples down into a gelatinous heap.
Poor kid in the paper mache costume.
Yeah,
so we went
kicks him.
Clunk!
Just keeps kicking over and over again.
It's slimy!
Oh, yeah, his pistol whips him in the
Yeah.
head. I'm not gonna have your guide here anymore. Meanwhile, the kid's like, Mister, please stop hitting me!
Stop your experiment. I can't leave. I'm in a harness. Stop hitting me.
You can't even talk. It's like... It's like he just attacked like Mickey Mouse at Disney World.
Middle, top, middle, bottom.
Middle, top, middle, bottom.
They're not a good place. Far left, top, far right, top. You picked the last one, Tim.
Oh,
hey.
Holy crap, I am awesome!
Yeah,
okay.
Tim.
So this is experience points. We gain 2 experience tokens.
Points.
Yep.
So we have 3.
The brain canister. Having dispatched this foul interdimensional monstrosity, you look around and immediately recognize the thing's handiwork. The poor kid's just dead. As we've been working on creating assistants called brain bots. On the table is a canister containing a human brain. You can't be sure if the thing is even alive anymore.
This was totally bought at Spirit Halloween. It just blows smoke out the sides.
The body has obviously been... Yeah, it is, isn't it? Has been destroyed. It's kept alive by a network of power cables. Why this one was singled out and not put directly into a crab bot is a mystery. Was it being tortured or interrogated?
What's a crab bot? What's a brain whatever? What the heck is wrong with this guy?
So, we can leave it alone. We can shoot it. Or we can... Wow, this is not a good chance. We should probably leave it alone. So what's hurting us right now is we need more pentacles in order to... So this is actually part of a quest. We could have communicated with this, but our pentacles or our wands is not high enough to do so. So.
Oh, other than just shooting it. So leave it alone.
And
we can
this
come back
is
to
not
it.
a good chance here either. This is a miserable chance.
So we can come back, I guess, to it if we need to.
I think so. Yes.
Okay. Yeah,
Yep, it's still here.
It's a brain. All right, let's go.
So before we do that, though, we have 3 experience points. I recommend we
increase
our
our swords.
Yeah, we need this. So.
All right. Hooray!
Oh, we found a clue. -2 target level.
Okay.
Those are used at the end of the game, I think. We can't use them anytime we wish. So.
The end.
And
of
mental
the game.
note that we have the
a
brain
in the morgue.
All right, Chris, where are we going?
Up. It's a study.
It does look like one.
Oh, there's something fun over there.
Should we check it out?
Yes.
The Iron Maiden. You approach what appears to be a metal coffin. Suddenly, you stop dead in your tracks. A wave of horror sweeps over you. The coffin is actually an elaborate Iron Maiden, and it radiates a pure evil that undermines the foundations of your sanity. Can you imagine this drunk cop? He sees it like, no! No! Get me!
It's
like a plastic prop.
It's some awful plastic prop that some kid made in a high school gym.
Resist the horror. You steel your mind against the thing that occupies the metal monster. Probe your mind for some weakness. We've had better hands than this. Alright, so let's do it. Oh, I have to do that.
Yeah, it's not going. Hooray! That gives us some points.
We haven't won, yeah, but we've at least reduced the number of negative cards we have to draw.
You missed the target by 2.
Your eyes widen in horror. You're consumed by a vision of blood that seeps through the monstrosity in endless tears until it's nearly a wave of crimson.
Just blood? Blood isn't scary.
Let's see how much sanity we take. Good. All right, Chris, you pick.
Middle top. Middle bottom.
I love that laugh.
Top right.
No, we only hit 2. We only hit 2.
So we lost the one we gained.
The Iron Maiden, yeah, we did. You sense the ancient evil that resides in the steel monster. You recall in your mind a life form, a file. Wow, I'm supposed to say life form. A file from a case.
Yeah, it looks like life form.
Back where we're sitting, it looks like life form.
It does.
A file from a case in the Hoya Basu region of Romania. I'm so sorry, Romania. I'm so sorry.
I thought it said Hola Bakalu.
I probably got. Oh, it might say Hola.
No, it's an I. It's not an L.
It's so hard to read from back here. It doesn't help that I am dyslexic, and anyone who watches this from Romania, I'm so sorry for murdering your wonderful town's name.
Your region.
In the 1640s, a mad prince forged it from the metal-down holy relics of the surrounding towns, and then tempered it in a giant vat filled with the blood of virgin peasant girls. Wow, that's
elaborate.
That's a whole desecration.
So our guy is so drunk and so out of his mind right now that he thinks this over this plastic prop.
Yep. Man, that's messed up. A ritual of some sort empowered the vessel to serve as a repository of an evil spirit that had bargained with the prince. It must abide there even now.
You know
we
what?
Can shoot it. We shoot everything. We can climb inside. That's a horrible idea.
Why would you climb inside something that's full of spikes?
We can use sorcery against it. Or we can fight. Oh wow, these are all terrible.
You can fight it.
We need some more cups, I think, next.
I guess we're leaving it alone. That's our new mantra.
we could try shooting it, but that's gonna use bullets.
And what's it gonna do? You kill it? You can kill a coffin?
The power behind these slugs will bring most living things to their knees, and even the undead will feel a hefty kick. But what does an Iron Maiden feel? I don't know. I guess we'll leave it alone.
Let's shoot it.
You want to shoot it?
Why not?
Not the best hand. We've lost. We cannot get 7 points.
Oh, it sucks.
Defeat. This thing is possessed by some ancient evil, and those spikes just aren't for show. It could physically hurt you, and most certainly kill you. Pick 2 cards, Chris.
Because, shooting it somehow...
We do have our symbol up here.
Let's hit our symbol.
That will stop that.
Okay. bottom, middle. Yeah, Thunderstone. Take that.
Oh, there's nothing over there.
Oh, let's go find out what it is.
Book on stand.
You notice a large tome set on an ornate reading pedestal. It's apparent that the book is bound in human skin. What else would it be bounded in this world? You have seen such things in the ODD special collections. You'll feel a presence nearby. Yes, you are being watched, but the strongest...
Strangest.
By the...
Emanation.
No, it's the strongest emanation.
Oh.
Is from the tome itself. Yeah, because the
Okay.
book's watching you. You could swear that it is alive. Is it breathing? No. That must be your... Imagination.
This is playing so well into our idea of the crazy cop in the Halloween haunted place.
Yet again, it's just some random book on a plastic gargoyle.
Yeah, it's one of those fake like Necronomicons you can buy at like Spirit of Halloween or what have you. Your training has included research into countless forbidden tomes. You can read a dozen dead or lost languages. Perhaps you can find some useful information here. 5 target, 4 pentacles, 5 draw. We can leave it alone.
We need a lot of pentacles to do this stuff. Seems like pentacles are the way to go.
Those like wands and pentacles. Would like to, but we can try this.
Let's try it.
We'll lose some sanity.
That's alright. We got some sanity to spare. We're crazy already.
We've had better draws than this. The king is nice. Hopefully we have pentacles up here. And we do. And we won just like that.
Hooray!
Okay.
So how many draws do we get on this one?
Success. You begin to read the tome and realize that you